let's look at the following word problem. A homeowner wants to increase the size of a rectangular deck that now measures 15 feet by 20 feet. But the building code law states that a homeowner cannot have a deck larger than 900 square feet. If the length and the width are both to be increased by the same amount, we'll call that x, find to the nearest tenth the maximum number of feet that the length of the deck may be increased in size legally. So here's the inequality. So again, we're increasing the 15 by a certain number of feet, x. We're increasing the 20 by a certain number of feet, x. And that has to be less than or equal to 900. So there's the inequality. All right, so let's go over how would you solve this inequality. So looking at what we've done before, it was already in standard form. This is in factored form. We'd want it in standard form. So first step, let's multiply this out. So let's do this in, how about blue? We're going to multiply out 15 plus x, 20 plus x. And if we do that, we get 15 times 20 is 300. We have 20x here, we got 15x here, and we have an x squared here. So if I write that in standard form, it's x squared plus 35x plus 300. We want to know when is that less than or equal to 900. So now this looks more like a problem that we've done the last 2 days. So the first step is, if it's a quadratic and we want to solve, get 0 on one side. We'll subtract 900 from each side. We get x squared plus 35x minus 600. When is that less than or equal to 0? Okay, from here you could factor, try to use a box and circle or quadratic formula. Big numbers, I like to stick it into quadratic formula, so let's do that. So here a is 1, b is 35, c is negative 600. Let's plug into quadratic formula. X equals opposite b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Figure out your 3 parts of your quadratic here. X equals negative 35 plus or minus the square root of, I get 3625 all over 2. Now we can type it into the calculator, and we get about 12.6 and negative 47.6. Obviously the negative is not going to work, so here's our answer. We can increase the length and the width by 12.6. So that's how much we can increase it by. If we want to find the new dimensions of the deck, we could add it. So we'd have 15 plus 12.6, and we'd have 20 plus 12.6. So our new dimensions would be 27.6 by 32.6 for your deck feet. So there's a word problem application. Again, we put it into standard form here and then use quadratic formula to solve.